Alright guys, we are back at Krat City Hall Courtyard where we just fought the boss. Now, as you always want to check to make sure, like whenever you go to a new area, always check and just make sure you have no NPCs that need to be talked to. So, let us continue. I don't even remember this area. Like, it'll come back to me, I'm sure, but... Vinny's Guide, Vinigni's Guide. Oh yeah, this takes us to Vinigni. It's been a hot minute. So this area is kind of fun. It's a short area, but this is really the only time you're here. There's no other point in being here. So first things first, let's take out this guy. Boom. I think we can get through Vinigni before 2 a.m. I will say there's a lot of stuff to do here, so we'll try your best to follow along. Also, the enemies are significantly harder here. Like, this is where it gets a little rough. So, strongly recommend, instead of going over that bridge, jump across, because that's where this bridge will break once you get to the center. So, take this guy out just because he throws stuff. That guy's going to be your biggest problem, but he's kind of a pushover. He might be difficult if you don't know his attack patterns, but... Again, we're just going to stagger lock the crap out of them. And if not, just play it smart. Just dodge, bob and weave. Here, I'll take him out now, so boom. Oh, that's right. I forgot about you. Take out this guy. Ugh. Okay, so these girls you got to be a little careful of because they spit. They spit, I think it's fire, or I forget, no, decay, actually. Boom, hit this guy. Take him out. We're going to go back upstairs. So this is where we just came from, just to kind of tie it all together. This is the door that we came out of. Take a left. Just grab whatever this is. Miracle Cure. And again, make sure you read everything, even if you have to go through it twice. There's really only one item, I believe, that you need to read, but just in case, you might as well. So, go this way. Drop on down. Fable Catalyst. We have so much Fable Catalyst, it's ridiculous. It's really nice that in this game you can stagger roll people. Makes life a lot easier. Okay, let's clear the bridge first, just to make our life a little easier, and then we will talk about Trinity keys. God. So much power. Alright, so one of the side quests, or biggest side quests in the game, involves something called Trinity keys. You will find these cell phones or telephones ringing. So this will give you a riddle. I'll give you all the answers to the riddle so that you don't have to go through them. So you have to do this also in order to finish out Vinigni's... Again, I'm sorry if I mess up names, but I don't really pay attention to names. I just know them as their first letters, really. But Vinigni's quest line, you have to do that for his achievement. So we have to get all of these anyway. You can't skip out on these. So the first answer is human. I don't know what happens if you get these wrong. I'm going to be honest with you. But as you can see, it makes our heartstrings move. Grab this. That's the drop down from where we just came from. We just didn't drop. We just took the long path. The stairs, aka. Alright. Drop on down. There's nothing else up there, so just drop. Drop. And here's our stargazer. You can rest if you want to. You don't have to, but Maybe. You know what? Maybe I will. Real fast. There's not much to do here, so I'm sorry. There's a lot to do here. I just mean there's nothing like there's no NPCs or anything that we have to deal with anywhere else. So, you could take this guy out now. We're actually gonna loop back to here anyway, but take out these things. These things are actually way stronger than they look. So just be careful with them. They will hit hard. Oh, that's convenient. 2 for 1. This guy does respawn. So you would think that he would disappear, but he doesn't. So as I said, you could do that. You don't have to, and the reason that is because we're actually going to come back here later. There's a mini boss down here. He'll drop you some quartz, but we want to clear out this acid first. Fighting in acid is kind of a pain in the ass, unless you have the immunity charm, which I think I might throw on later. We'll see how good it is. I'm actually curious if it's true immunity or not, but yeah. So we're gonna go this way instead. Grab this item, some more ergo. Take a left. I don't believe there's anything in here. So we're gonna drop on down, and there's gonna be 2 guys down here. Ooh, big hits. Let's open this. I forget what this is. Again, as I said, I don't remember what everything is, but I try. That's the salamander dagger blade. So remember, you will need all the basic weapons for platinum as well. So again, I'll show you where all of those are. So let's head on up. Go straight on in.
This place gives me the creeps. It's like something's gonna jump out any second.
So there's actually a drop down in the center there, so just be careful. You don't want to fall in there because it makes this a lot harder. So it's this floor right here. So try and stick to the wall, go around it. Take a left. Well, I shouldn't say take a left, just get out here. And then go across this bar. So you would drop right there, and trust me, you do not want to drop down there. It's not a good time. So take out these 2. There's going to be another guy here, so drop down on him. He's going to do the most damage out of anyone because he's got a weapon. One more. Boom. Ball pipe. What do we got? So Belfort shock cartridge. You might want to throw that one on if it's new game. Again, just match whatever you were using in your original playthrough. If it's a brand new playthrough, just throw on whatever's best. Always go by the stats on those 2. Especially this one. These 2 are really the only ones that you strongly have to worry about. So these are the damage reductions. You won't get that till much later, but the damage reduction. So you always want to go by whatever the resistances are. So higher resistance, the better. But also make sure you manage your weight properly. The hardest part about this game is managing your weight. Once you get to the point where you can manage weight, it's not that difficult. So this guy, not hard. It's just a little annoying to fight because he's got 2 big shields. So like that kind of sucks. You can still hit in between the shield. Wow, he's got me blocked here. Okay. I don't like being blocked. You just don't want to get caught like that. Like, a lot of times you'll die because you can just get stuck. It's stupid. Oh, this guy drops Legion Caliber. I feel like it was quartz the first time, but maybe I'm wrong. So Legion Caliber, that's used to upgrade Legion arms. And I'll show you where to get the plugs for new Legion arms. We got another butterfly coming up the stairs here. 1 and 2. Honest to God, I think I'm doing more damage in this New Game Plus than I did in New Game Plus. So go around, go straight, take a left. You can drop down. This is going to hurt, but like, you know, it's better than walking. $20, $20, and $20. Well, 2 20s. So this is the correct way to go. We're going to go this way first. So we're going to take out a bunch of little enemies here. There's a couple goodies in here. So 1. So these are the girls that we fought up top. They do corruption. Acid in this game isn't terrible to manage. Or corruption, I should say. It's not terrible to manage. So you can heal through it. I think it's going to be a little faster for you guys. I just have higher end equipment. So that might go up significantly faster. But corruption in this isn't much of a problem. It's not like Dark Souls. The real one that you have to worry about is decay. Decay is the one that'll do some shit to you. Oh, wow. Can't see. Trapped in a corner yet again. There we go. Rough. So there's going to be, that's really the hardest part of this area. So there's going to be one more butterfly up ahead over there. If you get corrupted, not a big deal. So if you do get corrupted and you're like, oh man, this is really doing a lot of damage. If you have any ampules on you, these will actually negate any side effects that you have in the game, but only if it's up to full. Like right now, if I used it, it won't cause the corruption to go away. But if it's at full and you are corrupted and that bar turns yellow, you can use it to get rid of the status effect. So let's go for the butterfly first. There's going to be 3 of these guys. Yep. So as you can see, I'm corrupted. See, it causes your health to go down a little faster than I would like, but it's not a big deal. And then, as I said, you can take one of these just to get rid of it, like that. But those are pretty scarce in the game, I won't lie to you. Unless you want to buy them, they're kind of a pain. But here's our first black chest. And that's our indomitable. I don't even remember what that does. Let's see. Increases resistances of disruption, shock, and break. That's actually not a bad amulet. That's the +1 one. I didn't use it. I think we're going to use the resistance one because that one is gross if it's actual immunity. And once I get my 4 quartz to get the thing that allows me to have a 4th amulet, you know how stupid, or a 5th amulet, you know how stupid that is? You know how dumb that is, dude? So you're good to rest. So this area can be a little troublesome because you will have a giant ball coming down trying to kill you. So dim ergo, again, that's a higher end one than what you would normally get. Come over here, just block. I got lucky there because I should not have gotten that backstab. So grab, turn around, go back. This part's just annoying. It's not hard. It's just annoying. Because you got to take it slow. You got to go back and forth. It's a real pain. And the ball doesn't even do that much damage to enemies. Like, you would think that it would, like, one-tap enemies. It doesn't. Sprint. See? It doesn't even do that much. But make sure you hit the shortcut so that you don't have to make this run again. There we go. So this is the shortcut. I don't know if I want to really do this right now. Do I want to? Do I want to? So this takes you back to here. So you know what? It's kind of worth it, I guess. Yeah, you could rest there, but you should be fine. But if you go over here, you could fight the boss right now. This mini boss. This isn't even the real boss. But I don't recommend it because there's so much corruption down there. I mean, right now I probably could, but it's not really worth it. We're actually going to go shut the corruption off. Guy's going to break through here, so just be careful. I'm actually surprised that hit me. Sprint. Black box. I forget if this is an amulet. Oh, that's the fire axe, so yeah. Makes sense. Nice. Take a left. Go over here. There's actually too many bosses here, technically. Let's see. Let's talk to these guys right now. So this is the red cat and the black cat, or red fox and the black cat. These two play a huge part in the game later on. We'll get to that, but for right now, just talk to her and then talk to him. Because he says, yo, you got purchase. So you've been collecting these. You should already have the first two if you've been following along. He gives you the third one, and we're going to get the fourth one later. So just buy it from him. You can talk to him. Grab this. Let's get the shortcut now, just because it makes life a little easier. So do not go in there just yet. That's the way to the main boss and where Vinigni is. This, as you'll see in 1 second. Boom. So this is the shortcut back to the first Stargazer, right? That's the guy that we just fought along with the two puppets at the beginning. The two broken puppets. So to our left is a little bit of a mini boss that I don't want to do just yet. I have 10 Estises, which is more than enough. We're going to clear out this area and clear out the corruption, just to make our life a little easier. So this is the shortcut. We're going to get that in a second. I'm going to take a left. We're going to clear out all the way to here. Well, actually a little further than here. You fool. You've absolutely missed. So that's the way we want to go, but we're going to go this way real fast, and we're going to get another shortcut. I actually don't know what the point of this shortcut is, because you never really come back here, but this is where we fought the guy with the double shields. Take a left, and we can use our first Trinity key. So there are 5 Trinity keys throughout the whole game. So you don't have to read any of this stuff. There's nothing that important. Quartz and oh god, sorry about that, like lisp there. Quartz and cosmetic. So just so you know, clothing in this has no difference. You can wear whatever you want. Same with masks. Don't really matter. So there's going to be 2 of these guys, I think. So just be careful. You're going to have a couple drop on you. Yeah. Nice. Now, there's going to be one guy down low here that, well, actually 2. One's going to have a weapon. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I think I'm going to drop first, take this guy out. See, I don't remember there being 2, so that might be new for New Game Plus. Or with the update that they did today. Well, technically yesterday since it's 2 a.m., but, you know. So this is where we just dropped from, right? Well, sorry, that's where we just came from. This is nothing. I don't know why it's here. I think it's to distract you from the guys that come at you from above. But right here, there's going to be... This is the shortcut. Right here's where this guy's going to attack. Hit the shortcut first. Try and get behind this guy. This guy does quite a bit of damage, but he's super slow. And he'll do fire. So just be careful with the fire behind. That's his way of making you not get backstabbed. Overheat kind of sucks. Just to show it to you. So he's dead. That guy does not respawn, but every time you dodge, your overheat goes down. So just keep that in mind if you're ever overheated. So hit this lever. And this clears the corruption in the pond down low. So we can go fight that boss. I have enough health right now to fight him, but if you don't, just rest up. He's pretty easy to fight. He's very slow and he basically can't hit you. So we'll fight him first. This thing, which is... He looks way more intimidating than he actually is. You know what? Let's do the harder boss first, and then after that, we'll see how much health we have. So go into here. There's 2 guys that are going to drop. Take this guy out. Oof. Hidden Moonstone, which is a upgrade item. Doctor's Confessions. Heal up. Go on in here. Head upstairs. I think... Is that an enemy? I don't remember. No, it's not. Go through this. The eccentric. Okay, so this boss can be a little tricky, mainly because he's a very fast attacking enemy. Again, I just recommend leveling him. I don't think you can open the door right now. Like, I would like to open the door on him, but just in case, just because it's kind of a pain to come over. Let's see. Will it let me? No, it won't. So, talk to him. As you can see, this is a very small room. He can be a little bit of a bitch to fight. I actually like using the desk to kind of create distance, so he can't really get to you. But as you can see, he's quite fast. But it doesn't matter if we can stagger the fuck out of him. So with fast enemies, I recommend not even bothering to try and get the stagger. Just try and hit him like this. Because see, he's constantly going to stay on you. It's much easier just to plow through him. Wait till you get enough Fable to use the attack again. Like use your special. Especially with this weapon. I mean, it's stupid how much damage it does.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Oh, interesting. I didn't get to stagger him, unfortunately. Not too bad, you get Stalker's Promise, so that's a gesture that you will need for your platinum.
I was afraid to die.
I'm actually going to rest on that one just in case this one goes poorly. But, yeah, he's not, as you can see, he's not too bad. Just, you got to be careful with his speed. His speed is really what's going to get you. What do we want to do? Let's do... Let's do Legion attack. Why not? Let's start upgrading that. Time is it? 2. An hour 25. Perfect. So we'll clear this out. We can probably do the boss as well, and then I'll wrap for the night. So, as you can see, the corruption's gone because we hit that lever, which is perfect. So this boss, again, super pushover. The only thing that sucks about him is that he does electric damage. Now, electric damage is not a buildup. It only goes down. And what it does is it causes your stamina regeneration to not go up as fast, which doesn't sound like a problem, but when you're using a heavy weapon, it can really throw you off. Because if you're not managing your stamina with a heavy, it's like, okay, so I'm going to get hit by it. So as you can see how my stamina is barely going up right now because I'm in shock? You got to manage it properly. That's really the only thing that's going to do. Legit. That's only going to give you... It's the only thing that's going to give you real problems, in my opinion. Disruption, decay, and shock are really the only things in the game that you have to constantly worry about, especially in New Game Plus, because I think it scales very differently. So you can actually get inside of that and still keep whacking at them, which helps dramatically. So much damage. Nice. So with that, we should get some quartz. Wow, you get a lot of XP for that. Now, I know you're thinking, wow, with that weapon, this game seems super easy. There's your booster glaive blade. This game seems super easy, but trust me, once you get to like the halfway point, this is going to be more about skill than anything. Like, don't think that you can just smash through everything and get through the game. It's not. I thought it was like that, but I know they nerfed a couple things in the game, but let me tell you something. It's not fun later on. But by now, you should be pretty much done with this, this area. What do I want to do here? So we're going to drop. We're actually going to teleport to the other Stargazer. The one at the beginning, just so we can run to the top a little easier. Like, let's say you do die to the boss here. It's a little bit of a run from here to get back to that boss. So if you can hear our water heater in the background. But it's a little bit of a hike, so it's easier. Now that we have that pipe down, it's a lot easier just to go this way. Just avoid the enemies on the way. Level up. Let's do this. Get that up twice. Sprint on through. Take the left. So all of this is cleared out. We already talked to the siblings. Take a left. We won't fight these guys right now. Well, I guess we could clear it. Well, nah. Just grab that, and then we'll go talk to Vinigni. Get him back to Hotel Karat. Boom. Oh, there is. Was there always a Stargazer here? I don't remember. Well, that's awkward, but whatever. So talk to him. Fear. He gives you fear. Yep, so you're good. On that note, teleport. Nope, we're good. So let's clear out this. We'll fight the boss, and then I'll call it a night. So instead of dropping, we're going to go this way. Take the left. Come this way. Go straight. Technique crank. I don't really want to drop on this guy, so I'm not going to. I'd rather just fight him mono e mono. Descartes' note, or Descartes' note, I think that's how you pronounce that. So don't bother trying to make that jump. There's no point. Just go around this way. Grab this item. No. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't take fall damage for that. We'll go back up there in a second. Let's clear this out so that we don't get hit. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So remember, that doesn't stun them unless it hits. You can still get hit in that position. Does suck, but whatever. So right there is the workshop radiation standard, or whatever, +2. Not an item I will be using, but if it works for you, definitely grab it. You will get the larger version of these later, so if you look, again, for those of you that are on new game, not even new game plus, just new game, see how there's like a larger version? This is like the upgrade version of that one, and you'll, like the LADAs are the LDAs, LADA ones are like the upgraded version. So that's why I don't even touch those until I get them. Unless you're on, especially if you're on New Game Plus. If you're on New Game 1, obviously just use what you have. Perfect. So we've cleared this out. I'm actually going to rest for this one just because this boss can be a little difficult. Just because of the overheating. Overheat can be quite the problem with this guy. So just run on through these guys. We don't really need to fight them anymore. We got the XP we need. God, I hate that sound. That's my iPhone alarm. Okay, so we will use this guy just because we want the again, we want to do damage while our NPC takes the damage, of course. You need someone to be the cannon fodder. So, again, not the hardest boss in the world, but he can stick you. What's going to kill you is the fire, not him himself. So, let's just get in there. Get the damage that we need. Get that stagger in. There we go. So he's going to get up and he's going to do his fire thing. So this is where it's going to get a little rough. So see how he's doing that? Just start running. Your teammate basically dead. Because he's going to do that, and that's what's going to overheat you basically instantly. So create some distance and stop yourself from burning. So whenever you see that, that's when you want to be careful. See, not too bad. So that's going to give you the fire thing. high-powered flame. So make sure you keep that boss weapon. And I think that's pretty much what we'll wrap. We'll finish out the stuff at Hotel Krat, and then we will get to the next part. Well, I'm going to get some sleep, but you know what I mean. So let's head on back to Hotel Krat. We'll do some things while we're there. I think I should have 4 quartz now, and I can get my 5th amulet, which is going to be nutsos if that's true. Because if you can get that amulet that does all resistances, it's like, you know. Yes, we do. Wow. Well, that's good because I'll also show you guys real fast how to use quartz properly, or like what the idea is. So just go through all of his stuff. So he gives you the grinder modification tool. If this is your new game, it allows you to add status effects to your weapon. So by holding L, B, and X to your grindstone, it allows you to do the grindstone special. We've been using stagger. Talk to him again. So as you can see, we can put on these. I strongly recommend this one, but the other one I would recommend if you're doing more of like a technique build, like a dex build, if you will, is this one because it increases your critical attack rate, which helps if you're using a dex weapon rather than a strength weapon. But talk to him, exhaust the dialogues. So there you get swagger. Talk about the puppet frenzy, and that's it. Do any upgrades that you need to. I'm going to level up real fast. Well, yeah. Let me just use the ergo that I have. Like, dude. Look at this. 10,000 ergo. So, again, make sure you keep your 3 boss souls. Especially if you're waiting for S tier weapons. Just keep them anyway for the amulets. Cool. Take a right. So, P organs. P organs are quite interesting. So I am 100% getting my 5th amulet. So we have 4 quartz. Now what I do, so you can only have 1 of each type in your slot. So you have 4 slots on the later end ones. I always choose whatever the best attack one is, the one that's going to help me the most. I'm kind of at the point where I got everything that I need, but you can only have 1 type in each category. So you can only have 1 attack in the circle, in this circle. So I can have 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 whatever the other 2 are, basically. But you can't have like an attack. You can't have 4 attacks. That's what I mean. So I'm just going to choose like, what do I have? Oh, it actually, oh, there's a 7th now. Okay, hold on. Lowers natural recovery upon attack 2, enhances charge attack. Yes, considering I'm a heavy hitter. What's this one? Enhances special status ailment recovery. That's pretty good. Reduces stamina conduction of a dodge when discharged. Complete recovery fury attack. Enhances attribute ailment recovery. Shortens the time it takes for elements to be removed. That's a pretty good one. I'm going to go recovery. Let's see. What do we got in the 7s? Reduces item prices too. Grindstone. We don't really buy too much stuff, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, we make so much. We make so much ergo, it doesn't even matter. Special grindstone increases effect duration by 2. That's a good one too. I'm going to do the pulse cell one, just so every time I use a Estus, it makes my fable go up. And then last but not least, we need 1 perfect guard, no stamina. Charges legion arm fable. Okay. Charge legion when eliminating an enemy 3. Perfect guard. Let's do charges legion arm. So now I can have a 5th amulet. Holy shit, dude. Okay. So I'm going to put this on. I do think immunity to all attribute status. I feel like this is super overpowered, and maybe I'll take it off just because I know you guys might not have it. This is the last amulet you get in the game once you've gone through it twice. Otherwise, you get the boss weapon, which is the scissors, which you might have. If you don't have this, well, I'll see how it is. I don't want to be too overpowered for this, but we'll give her a rip for right now. I'm curious to see if it truly is full immunity, because if you can get through the game with no decay and whatever, I mean, That's stupid. But we will end there for the night. That's probably the longest video so far. In fact, I think that's probably going to be the longest video out of the whole little series here, just because there's so much to do in that one little area. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.